Hello, this is Terrick Smalls Jr., and I'm bringing you my final presentation. With this being my final presentation in this Animation in America class, I would like to give you a brief overview of my previous presentations. In my previous presentations, I talked about how different pioneers of animation or different types of entertainment companies influence my thoughts of animation in America and how I perceive animation in America. This list includes companies such as Warner Brothers and TV shows such as Cartoon Network, Disney, and Nickelodeon. Throughout my previous presentations, I talked about how different companies and different pioneers of animation have influenced me and how I'm greatly interested in those companies and people of animation. But in this presentation, I'm going to take a slightly different turn and turn towards interesting facts about these different companies and pioneers of animation. The Walt Disney Company, also known as Disney. Disney was founded October 16, 1923 in Los Angeles, California. The founders are Walt Disney and Roy Disney, who are brothers. Here's a picture of Walt and Roy Disney. Disney created many hits, one being Steamboat Willie. Let's not forget that Steamboat Willie wouldn't have been possible without the pioneers of Roy and Walt Disney. Steamboat Willie. Steamboat Willie was created by Walt Disney, or what is now known as Disney. It was created in 1928 and is an animated series of Mickey Mouse who was steering a steamboat down a river. While steering a steamboat down a river, he's entertaining many by playing music. And yes, these cartoons may seem very simplistic, but let's not forget that this was the 1920s, in a time where animation was not at its highest. With the introduction of Steamboat Willie, audiences were introduced to the comical side of animation that they haven't seen before. Pixar. Pixar's computer animation studio. Pixar was founded in February 3rd, 1986 by Steve Jobs, Edwin Catmull, Alvy, Ray Smith, and Alexander Schur. Here are pictures of the founders of Pixar. Toy Story. Toy Story was an animation created by Pixar Computer Animation Studios. This animation was created November 22nd, 1995. It was directed by John Lasseter, starring characters Sheriff Woody, Buzz Lightyear, Sid, and Andy. Here are some more pictures of the main characters in Toy Story. Now that you know the background information of not only the companies that these animations are under, but the animations themselves, now it's time to go into the interesting facts about these animations. Starting first with Steamboat Willie. Steamboat Willie, like I said, was created in 1928. An interesting fact about Steamboat Willie was that Walt Disney, the creator of Disney, one of the creators of Disney, was only assisted with this animation by two other animators working with him, known as UB Iwerks and Wilfred Jackson. Here is a picture of those two animators. Moving on to the second animation would be Toy Story. Toy Story was the first fully animated feature ever generated completely on computers. when it comes to animation in America, not only does these two companies interest me a lot, but also the animations that they produce, including Toy Story and Steamboat Willie. I hope you enjoy my presentation, my final presentation. Goodbye.